What do you think make of just kind of the range here? You have the second period, the team's going back and forth, and just how you guys were able to kind of find a way here.
Yeah, tonight was a good example of us battling through a little bit of adversity, whether it was a couple unfortunate bounces, kind of going into our net, and some unlucky stuff going our way. We battled through it, and it took us to the end of the road trip, all the way to a shootout to win it. But I think that was a great test for our group, and shows that we're able to fight through that.
Yeah, I mean, what does it mean when you get to the end of a long road trip? You guys talked about it this morning, just about how big it was to maybe get back on track, but maybe more importantly, just to finish it off like that.
Yeah, well, obviously, didn't go as planned early in the road trip. We obviously didn't play to our standard for some of it, and our record kind of reflects that. And, we knew coming into this game that this was going to be a big 2 points. We were tired, lots of travel throughout this, and every team's going through it, but we were, it was a long one. So to come in here and get those 2 points, it's huge. We knew that ending this on the right trip going home was going to be massive for us, and I'm glad we were able to get that done.
How did it feel to get your goal there to put you guys up?
Yeah, it felt good. Had some chances so far this year and missed some great A's, and had a couple chances in this game, and was really happy to contribute on the power play there, and the power plays are trending in the right direction now, and we're starting to make an impact in games, and feels good to be a part of that and contribute.
How can you use this as a jumping off point?
Pardon me?
How can you use this as a jumping off point?
Yeah, I think we can just rally behind this in the sense of, we had to go through some stuff, adversity, penalties, stuff like that, goal against late in the game, and we didn't waver. We didn't shy away from it or back down. We embraced it, and we got the team to do that. Great group of guys here, and we can rally behind this, and we can win in so many different ways. And we showed that tonight, and I think this is go home, get some rest, and start a couple games at home, and use this as just a stepping stone in the right direction.
It's huge. I mean, listen, now we've won 2 out of our last 3, and we're looking forward. So it's a good win.
Can you use this as a jumping off point?
Head back home? Yeah, we made it through the longest roadie of the year. Obviously, as I said, NHL, you got to have a short memory, and we've done a lot better things our last 3 games, and now we build.
Obviously there were some ebbs and flows to this game and some, odd bounces, but maybe just the way that you guys kind of hung in there despite, some pushback at times.
Yeah, I mean, I think, regardless of where they're at in the standings, I mean, every time you play the Flames, they're a competitive team, and they work hard, and they throw a lot of pucks at the net as well. That's kind of seems to be a bit of their MO lately, getting a lot of shots. So thought we battled hard, and obviously you don't like to give up the one late, but at the end of the day you have to be resilient and find ways to win, and if it takes 65 plus, then it is what it is, and we're happy to get the 2 points.
Was it nice to see Perfetti get rewarded there?
For sure. Obviously a goal scorer, offensive player, it's nice to get that first one, and kind of start to roll from there. Then that seems to look a little bit bigger after you do. So he's been playing really well. He's a key player for us, and so smart out there, and he's had some really good looks last few games, and it's nice to see him get that one.
And yourself, you extended your point streak to 5 games. What's been going well for you offensively?
I think just playing with the right guys makes my job easy. I try and make good plays out there when I have the puck, and be a threat offensively. And like I said, when you get to play with quality players like we have, makes that job easy. So just try to be a factor as much as I can.
Getting a lot of guys back. What's it meant to get Adam back up to speed here too in the last few games?
For sure, he's a force out there. I mean, I've never played an NHL game against him. I hope I never do. He's a menace. Obviously, just all over the ice, 200 feet. He makes the job of the defenseman a lot easier, and guys around him, he's smart and just always, plays, under the puck. So I think he's been playing really well, and, he's only going to continue to get better.
It was like to see Gabe close that one out, especially too when he doesn't get a point on the power play goal, but his retrieval kind of started that play too.
Yeah, Gabe's been playing great. I think for him, he puts a lot of pressure on himself and to be great, and that's why he's excelled and grown so much as a player. And like I said, he's been playing awesome this whole year, and it's too bad you don't get rewarded on the stat sheet for that goal, but obviously that was a great play and gets us the 2 points. So that should give him some confidence to keep doing what he's doing, and that offense will just continue to be there.
Appreciate that. Great, thank you.
You had to deal with a little bit of adversity for the first of the night. How'd you find a way tonight?
Yeah, I mean, obviously this road trip hasn't gone the way we want to do, but just talk to the guys about, putting everything out there. And, if we got down in the game, we battled back. We got up in the game. Even when they came back, we just hung in there. Those late penalties, at the end of the game and then in overtime, just found a way. Found a way to keep ourselves in that hockey game. And, obviously came to a shootout, but I just liked we were resilient, and that was a little bit more of that urgency that we need.
Just wanting to see the power play come through early in the third to give your guys the lead.
Yeah, it's obviously the night it started to click in Vancouver, and it's I mentioned that if we're good on our retrievals and our attacks, good things happen, and that was real quick. The puck movement was real sharp and quick, and then when we attacked, we had all the numbers there at their net. We had three guys right down in tight. So, sometimes you're going to score the pretty looks, but other times you're going to get those ones. Fetz did a good job of finding that loose puck.
And that retrieval, Gabe doesn't get an assist, but he makes the play, and then maybe he gets his reward in the shootout.
Yeah, and then obviously power plays it takes them all. It takes all five guys. Somebody's got to, everybody's got a little job to do, and great look off by JMO as well, finding Casey on that weak side, and thought maybe that one went in, and then just us crashing the net. But that's what power plays do.
Whole good structure side of things.
Pardon?
How do you think you did on the structure today?
Oh, way better, a lot better. They had some real good, especially in the second. I mean, they're a shot volume team, and there was a lot of tips, and they were trying to get sticks on pucks, and thought we did a good job of when we could, not allowing them to get those sticks on it, but boxing out, not allowing them the second and third chances. They got some looks. They were desperate, obviously, but I just liked the way we hung with it. I didn't think we spent extended periods of time in our end of the rink like we maybe did earlier in this trip.
Scott, Cole gets his first since coming back. What have you seen since he's returned, and what were you missing the month that he wasn't in?
Yeah. Well, he's like a lot of our guys that are just coming back into the lineup. It's taken them game reps, shift after shift, to kind of get themselves back up to speed. I'm seeing them start to do a lot more of the things that he's good at, and it's just hard on them. They're not used to the playing into the contact and the. You get caught in one of those heavy shifts in the D zone, or you're, battling on the offensive side. They wear you down, and you haven't done it for, a few months there. It can be hard on the body, and he's not a big guy, and he's gradually getting himself up to speed.
It was nice to see Velarde end it there when he could. In the
Oh,
shootout.
yeah. And we didn't want it to go. Two good goaltenders, and KC bounced one off the crossbar, and Helly, gave us a chance. Gave us the opportunity. But with Gabe, we know those hands. We've seen those hands. It was nice to finish it right there.
Showed a lot of faith in the forward line late. Scott protecting the lead. Would you like to go there?
Well, more than anything, and again, we're no different than any other team in the league, but this has been a long travel trip for us, some late nights. We needed 4 lines tonight, and I thought we got it. They chipped in with a goal, did some real good things, and Parker did a good job on face-offs, but I thought that line, Gus was good, Tanner was good. They're responsible veterans that, we needed them. Like I mentioned, we needed 4 lines to help us kind of get ourselves through this heavy game.
Move back to Parfait. Just prepare for one more second.
Sure.
What do you need from him? Where's his role in the team?
Yeah, well, he's obviously huge second line player for us last year. Had a big breakout year. Stayed healthy for the first time. He got to play all 82 games. But at the end of the day, we lose Ehlers. He gives us, he's on that line, and he gives us offense. He's got a good hockey IQ when it comes to, playing in the offensive side of things, and he's real good in the bumper position. Like I mentioned, Ehlers is gone, and he replaces Ehler in that bumper position on the power play. Like I mentioned, he's got a good shot. He's got a nose for the net, and as he gets more and more comfortable, that's that secondary scoring that we need.
Thank you.
Thank you.